Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Americana 14-inch by 5.5-inch AM03 series black machined aluminum trailer wheel with the 5 on 4.5-inch bolt pattern. Now this aluminum wheel, it's durable, lightweight, and rust-proof. This one is the AM03 series wheel, which as you can see has a 5 open spoke design and a nice black finish. If you notice around the open spokes, they do have the machined silver face on the spokes. Provides a nice bold, sleek look. The black finish you can see is a glossy finish. Now they do use a clear coating on the front and the back of the wheel to protect the finish. A few dimensions on this I want to give you is the diameter on this wheel is going to be 14 inches, and a diameter on a wheel is always measured inside to inside. So if I get my tape measure here and we put a ruler on that, you can see there's your 14-inch diameter. The width on this wheel is 5.5 inches, and that's to measure the width is the same way. It's inside to inside or bead seat to bead seat. There's your 5.5-inch wide wheel. Now the bolt pattern on this wheel is a 5 on 4.5-inch bolt pattern, and if you want to measure which bolt pattern you have, if it's an odd number of lugs, like in this one 5 lugs, it's a little bit harder because the wheel holes, or lug holes, are not directly across from each other. So the way to measure it on an odd number of lugs like this one is you just pick any hole, let's say this hole, and then you're going to measure across to either one of these holes, but when you measure it, you want to measure from the center of the starting hole to the furthest edge of whichever hole you go to. So on this one, if we go from the center of the starting hole to the furthest edge here, it's going to measure 4.5 inches. So that means this has a 5 on 4.5-inch bolt pattern. Now the wheel lug size that this uses is a 1/2 inch by 20. Weight capacity on this wheel is going to be 2,200 pounds. Now one thing I like about this wheel is they do use the steel inserts in these lug nut wells, and what's nice about that is those inserts help keep your wheel securely in place on the trailer hub. They help prevent the holes from elongating or wearing down, and they eliminate the need for constant retightening of your lug nuts. Now if you notice the center cap is not included. The center cap is sold separately if you do want one. You do want to make sure to get a center cap that will have the same diameter as this pilot hole right here. On this wheel it's 3.19 inches. This wheel does meet the DOT, Department of Transportation specifications, and the SAE J2530 standards. But that should do it for the review on the Americana 14-inch by 5.5-inch AM03 series black machined aluminum trailer wheel.